Texas Tech. I love the university, love the team. Met with the coaches yesterday. I really enjoyed them, so excited for it.
Alan, John Sokoloff with Fox 34 News. What was your first impression of Coach Wells when you met with him?
Yeah, I think he brings the energy. He brings a lot of energy, has a lot of emotion, which we like. Wants to play fast, and that's what we do here.
Alan, David Collier from the ABC here in Lubbock.
Yep.
How are you doing health-wise?
Yeah, so I'm good. It's kind of a weird injury, right? Collapsed lung. Haven't really heard of it before it happened. So I'm good. I feel great. You can't really feel pain in your lung. So right now I feel good.
Alan, Brandon Solis, RedRaidersports.com. How do you know Coach Yost? I know he recruited you out when he was in Oregon, correct?
Yes, sir. So like my sophomore year, after my sophomore season, he came out and worked me out in my high school. So we kind of knew him not very well, but I knew who he was. And so coming in here is kind of good to have a familiar face.
Alan, Donald Williams from the Avalanche Journal, and to follow up on that, since he's coached at Missouri, Brad Smith, Chase Daniel, Blaine Gabbert, Oregon, Justin Herbert, does that give him credibility?
Yeah, I think so. Putting dudes in the NFL definitely speaks volumes for who you are as a coach, and so I think having those guys, being able to be in the NFL is huge.
Do you think all the adversity that you faced last year with the injuries, with just going constant change at quarterback and the fight that you had going into the season at the quarterback position, now this year with things a little different, that helped you get stronger as a player?
Yeah, I think so. Strong as a player and also as a person. Going through all that, injuries, being back up start of the season, kind of going through all of it and the hype. So it's definitely made me grow as a player and as a person.
Alan, Pete Christie, Channel 11. Is there any concern moving forward that with your injury?
They said, I think it was like 10 weeks until it's completely healed. When there's like scar tissue on the lung, and whenever the whole scar's over, then it actually is stronger than your actual lung muscle is. So next season, perfectly fine, no problems.
What have the last couple of weeks been like for you with kind of all what's been swirling around the football program?
Yeah, so it's been crazy, kind of the whole not knowing, kind of Coach King's gone, who's coming in, there's no kind of leader here, so that was kind of hard to kind of keep the group together, keep everybody upbeat, up-tempo, so it's all right. But, yeah, it's been pretty good.
How'd y'all stay together kind of as a group?
We had a couple team meetings, kind of the leadership council kind of met, kind of said how, hey, we're going to kind of do this. Like, everyone needs to kind of relax a little bit, kind of get off their feet. The season's been crazy, as we all know. But, yeah, kind of taking some time off was pretty good with us.
Alan, I want to go back to the Bailey Burmaster, the ABC in town. Baylor game on the field, right after the game finished, Cliff grabbed you and had some words with you. What did he say to you?
Oh, he was just saying, take this team, what I'm saying. He said, appreciate everything, and we didn't kind of know what was going to happen, but, just kind of saying how he appreciated me and I appreciated him. It kind of was kind of a good little moment there for us.
Alan, what was the mood like in that team meeting, the first one with Coach Wells? What was kind of because it was a weird situation for you guys.
So it did happen pretty quickly. It was like a week and a half, and he was here, so it was good. It was everyone was kind of unexpecting, not knowing what was going to happen. But I think it was well. Everyone was kind of really excited to meet him, and I think it went well.
What struck you about him? What was kind of your first impression?
Yeah, first thing is he brings energy. You'll see today he's up tempo, he's always fast. That's what he's about. But yeah, he's awesome. I think he's a good dude.
How do the other guys feel about him?
They like him too. We all don't know him that well. We only had one meeting, so it was like 20 minutes with him. But I think they're excited. No one's really like, oh, I'm out of here, that I know of. So.
Was it tough on you or the other players? Because there were so many rumors about a bunch of different names coming here. Was it tough on all of you guys to kind of just really shut those out?
Yeah, exactly. That's just kind of going back to the not knowing. So we're all just sitting here kind of figuring out, hey, we're hearing this story, this is out on Twitter, this is out. So you can never really believe until it's kind of set in stone. But yeah, it was kind of weird not knowing.
Alan, Rob Verby, Fox 34. How do you feel like your game was progressing, especially that first half against Oklahoma, and then you had you re-injured the collapsed lung and then didn't play again? Was the game starting to slow down for you at that point?
Yeah, I think so. Every minute, every snap you play, you kind of learn, because every snap's the learning lesson. And so the more you get, obviously, you're going to grow. But yeah, I think as the season went on, you kind of see things start to slow down, things open up. So I think I was definitely headed on the right track. And then just unfortunate, the sport that I play and that we play, and injuries occur. So.
Sorry in advance because we probably don't want to relive it, but can you take us kind of through that play and what you felt? Because it's kind of a weird.
Yeah, so if you ever got like the wind knocked out of you, you just get hit really hard, you just can't catch your breath. So it's kind of like just 2 hours, you're just sitting there, you just can't get a deep breath in. So it's a weird feeling. I can't really explain it, but.
And what was your treatment like?
So there's really nothing you can do, right? Because it's your lungs. So there's no like rehab treatment and like other than breathing, but that's what you do every day. So it was just kind of sit tight, you can't really lift any weights, can't really work out, so just kind of relax and kind of wait for it to heal. That was pretty much the only thing we could do.
Was it frustrating for you?
I'm sorry. Isn't there something invasive that they do with that?
Oh yeah, when you get in the hospital, they put like a chest tube in you, and it kind of sucks out the air that's leaking. So you have to kind of wait till the hole closes, and then that tube comes out.
Is that painful or?
Very painful, yeah.
And how many times did you have to have that done?
Twice. That's why I was so mad on the sideline when I slammed my helmet, because I knew I had to go get a tube back inside.
What was that feeling like when you came back out? I mean, obviously in the locker room, you're thinking you can still go, right?
Yeah, so right when it happened, the adrenaline was coming. So then when I sat in the locker room at halftime, I was kind of starting to be able to like, uh-oh. So I went out for the second half. I was like, all right, I'm going to go try it. And then I just couldn't do it. So then I had to go back and looked at that X-ray, and it was collapsed again.
Could you feel that something was just kind of wrong?
Yeah, as soon as I got hit, you kind of knew.
Was it frustrating those weeks afterwards where you could throw a ball? Like, we saw
Exactly.
you throw a ball, but you couldn't play.
Exactly, because that's just like how weird the injury is, because you don't feel pain in your lung. So when your lung heals, like I'm completely fine right now, like I could play, but like you just can't, because if you get hit in that same spot a third time, and then you start talking about major surgery, and then so it's kind of being extra precautious.
So it was the same deal for Baylor. You could have played, but obviously precautionary. They didn't want to risk it.
There's no point, because if you just get there again, we don't know how strong it is. We don't know until the scar's over, because they said it takes like 8 weeks for that scar to heal. So for next season, I'm completely fine. But just for that Baylor game, that's why it's kind of frustrating. Is you're just like, I can get out there, but then again, you can't.
Mentally, how do you deal with that frustration?
Man, pray a lot. So pray a lot. So I've gotten a lot closer with the man upstairs for sure this whole season. So, but yeah, just pray.
Alan, clearly you're very invested in this program, but there are a lot of other players too with the head coaching change. Do you feel that they're as invested in this program as you are?
Yeah, I think so too. They're really excited to be here. That's for sure. That's one thing that they made sure to say in their meeting, that they're excited to be here. So I know those dudes are. I met with Coach Yost this morning at 8:30 before I got a plane to catch. So they're all bought in.
Alan, Kirby talked about you guys meeting this past week. What were those meetings like, and what did he have to say to you?
It was kind of just me and him saying, kind of going over what the team, what we wanted as a head coach. I kind of wanted to talk to a bunch of guys and saying, like, as attributes, we want a guy that's for the players, relationship guy that's going to discipline, but also wants to get to know you as who you are as a person. So we kind of just talked about that and kind of the season and everything, so it went really well.
How do you think he did on the hire?
I think he did really, really good. I like Coach Wells for sure, and the whole Yost and everybody, Patterson coming in. So
When you're so emotionally invested in a coach, it's a guy who recruited you, who you came to play for. How did you deal with that news?
yeah, that was really tough. That was really, really, really tough. Obviously, he's not here anymore, which really sucks. But it was just it was really tough to handle. But got to move on. It's life. It's the
Alan,
business.
Ryan King with the ABC here. For so many freshman seasons, people have to deal with a lot in general, but with a couple of injuries, a new head coach, losing streak in the season. What can you use from that in the seasons going forward? Because that's a lot for a freshman to take on.
Yeah, I just think it's motivation. Seeing where we can be, because we're not a broken team. We are a really good football team, but it's just that one step, and we can get there. But that's what you see, you know what I'm saying? So all off season, it's not, oh, we lost 5 in a row at the end. Oh, we lost this. Oh, if this injury wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can get over this edge because we are there.
How do you approach leading this new, because it's a new offense, instead of going away from the air raid maybe a little bit and running Coach Wells' offense, how do you really approach that? Do you look at it as a new challenge?
Yeah, I think every day comes with a challenge, especially with a new coach. It's a huge challenge, kind of learn the whole, kind of basically, as y'all were saying, kind of at the OU game, I was just really getting it down, like really, really getting it down. Then I don't play, then new coaching staff comes in, now I got to learn it all over again. So, but that's how it is.
When did you know you were going to play against, come back against Kansas?
We knew kind of pretty soon, because the collapse stung, they were just like, I think the training staff did a great job in everything that they did. Doctors did a great job. So I felt good. They felt good about it. Did a CT scan. Everything was fine. They said we're good to go.
And so if there had been a bowl game, let's say, between Christmas and New Year's, would you still be questionable or doubtful for that?
We were going to see how the CT scan came out then. So we weren't going to make any decisions right then. We were going to see how the medical looked at it.
Was the second injury in the same spot, or was it a separate?
So actually, like in your lung, like the first time we couldn't find the hole. It's so small. And so the second time they figured out kind of, hey, okay, this is probably where it is. So it was the same spot. That's what they're assuming, although it's kind of weird. There's not a lot of things that happen with the collapsed lung, but they just assumed it was kind of on the right side, on the back side of the lung.
2 more.
During your hospital stays, who was your most loyal teammate?
Oh, my most loyal teammate.
Who came to see you the most?
I don't know. I don't want to call anybody out and make anybody sad.
Who has better
How-
hair, Yost or Eli?
Ooh. I gotta go with my boy. I like the man bun. I really like the man bun. I'm a big man bun guy.
Alan, you can go anywhere and play. What reassured you to stay at Texas Tech?
You know, I love the university. I love it here. I feel like I'm in a good spot. Real close to home, 5 hours away. Love the team, love the football team. The atmosphere here is nuts. And then obviously running the same air raid offense, I'm glad to be here for sure.